Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Mohamed Salah. Quality ball. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one, Lionel Messi. He has a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. He's played him through. And he's away. That's a sweet ball, that. Kubo. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Marseille grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold, the regular corner taker. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get it clear again. Alexander-Arnold. Marseille, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Salah. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And now the breakaway. Torres. David Villa. Now it's Torres. He's got a... And the shot! Deftly away. And here's Torres. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Kubo. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. David Villa. He's in plenty of space here. Shot at goal! That's going to go a long way. And that is a little undercooked. Almost half an hour in now. Fernando Torres. Can he put it away? Goal! Marseille! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Villa really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been.
He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Messi. Mbappe! Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been drilled in. He can get that clear. Foden. Pedri. David Villa. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kubo. David Villa. Van Dijk getting this one clear. He's headed upfield. And here's the chance to counter. Modric. Looking for the run. Torres is onto this. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can clear it away. Chouameni. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Showing good feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Marseille head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are back on the way. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Kubo. Foden to Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Adams. Kubo. Pedri. Oh, he's in! Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. Here's Chouameni. And the counter is on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kubo. Fernando Torres. And he's there to clear it. Referee has just said play on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's been caught napping! Cleared without complication. Koundé, Modric, and here's Torres, and Torres! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Torres, Pedri. This is promising. Akanji gets rid without sophistication. And he's quick to snatch it back. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Salah. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, there's a probing ball. Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Back into the middle. And the flag has stayed down.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Federico Valverde.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Up for a header! Should have equalised.
Cristiano Ronaldo knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's a nicely measured pass.
Kubo. Marseille probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kubo. Valverde. Very much into the last knockings. David Villa. David Villa. David Villa! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Number 10, David Villa.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. David Villa. Modric. Torres! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Kubo. Now it's Torres. That's a lovely, neat pass. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few who can claim to have pretty much revolutionised his position, following in the steps of the great Kaiser, who some have said is the only sweeper that was better than him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Torres, Modric, Vitinha, David Villa. Neuer catches it safely. And it's Ribery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Salah. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Modric. Well timed, excellent interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a throw-in. Still goalless at the moment. Koundé, well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lazio applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot.
He's had a shot! Ribery. Now DiMarco. Stood up well to him there. No way through. Kubo. That's a nicely measured pass. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Marseille!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Marseille are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Torres. He has found the way through. Oh, this is a great... Now the finish! Goalkeeper's ball. Mohamed Salah. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni makes the interception. Pedri, Marseille finding their passes. DiMarco. Ribery. DiMarco. Fernando Torres. Beckham. Here's Vitinha. Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. What a throw in. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha. Played back in. Oh, that was vital. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Bellingham. Mohamed Salah. Beckham. David Villa. Kubo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Marseille leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Marseille carrying a one-goal lead. Some resolute defending there. Kubo. Nicely weighted ball. David Villa is flagged offside. Saliba. David Villa. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. David Villa, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a promising build-up. Kubo! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Marseille clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Marseille are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Koundé wins the duel this time. David Villa. David Villa has it out wide and in space. Hits one! In he goes again! And it's there! That is his ton, and does he not know it?
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Marseille have hit a quick-fire double here. David Villa. Bellingham gets across to intercept that. DiMarco. Ribéry looking to get on the end of this. Tries a shot! DiMarco.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Kubo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Modric. And it's lofted through here. Decent hit! He scores! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Marseille. Can he finish?
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
"75 minutes played. And here's Torres. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bellingham. Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. Vitinha. Can he get onto this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No, that's been intercepted. Over to the left. Kubo. Pedri. Kubo. Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, super find. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, there's a probing ball.
1 minute.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Modric, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Beckham. David Villa. Kubo. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Marseille can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with... Torres! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Marseille have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a great pick out. And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, but that's the threat posed by teams that have those kind of players who are willing to make those types of runs.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found a way through. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Played out towards the right wing. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Torres. Kubo. And the shot! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's had a hit! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Pedri. He could be in here. He might be in here.
Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Torres. David Villa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ronaldo might just make this. David Villa. Kubo. David Villa. Shapes to shoot! Sunset. To Messi.
Marseille have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it.
He's got tall! And he's missed it. Half an hour played now. Great defending, strong and determined.
Might want to be careful there.
Pedri. Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres. And that is expertly dealt with. Chance! No, got right underneath it.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And he was quick to react. And it's Fernando Torres. Alvarez. And that has put paid to that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Kubo. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pedri. And they're quick to get it back. Saliba. David Villa. Kubo, looking understandably energised after his goal. And he's got the big... Has a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! Alvarez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
David Villa receives it in a good position here, and he's managed to get free. And it's Modric. Musiala. Oh, that's well spotted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Marseille have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Marseille pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Mbappe. He's played him through. Pedri. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Marseille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sunset. Messi. Bui.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Torres has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Koundé gets over and intercepts. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Traoré. Kubo.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Kubo. Modric. David Villa. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
And here's Torres.
29.514 espectadores.
What a throw in.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 6. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 24.
Cristiano Ronaldo. time and again they are repelled. Kubo. Saka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saliba. Driving on and making good progress. That has been cut short. He's looking to set free a runner. He's away! Musiala. Now Boy. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Oh, super find. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Kubo is onto it in a flash. Mbappe! That is a great pick out. Now it's Saka. Adams with the clearance. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Torres. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 10. Camisa 23. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4. Camisa 3.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Messi might just make this. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold. Always onto this. Fernando Torres. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had it nicked away. And that has left him in a heap. That's really well manoeuvred. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Fernando Torres.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. No, that's been intercepted. David Villa. Palmer. Musiala. Tchouaméni. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Pedri. And he's been shifted off it. Marseille have a free kick.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Modric with a real chance here. Modric! Oh, crossbar! In he goes again! No, that's just wide. Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Torres.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. Marseille have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Fernando Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
What a game, what a performance.
Marseille can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's found some space here. Kubo. Akanji calmly anticipates. Ronaldo might just make this. Kubo. Kubo.
Oh, really well played.
Great chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's no big chance! And he hits the net! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Plays a delicate ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we have our very first corner. Marseille are looking to go forward now. And he's quick to get it clear again. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to clear it. Threads one in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Modric. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Pedri. Marseille are looking to break at pace. Nuno Mendes. Rafinha. Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kubo. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Hits one! He scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Kubo. David Villa. Kubo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He has found the way through. No, he's not getting any further than that. No way through, so back. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Always onto this. Rafinha. Can he latch onto this? It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well timed, excellent interception. Good read, needed to be. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Akanji gets over and intercepts. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé, and it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this?
2 added minutes.
No, that was never going to make it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to dink it through. Chouameni. That has been cut short. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it, and in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Marseille head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. David Villa. Fernando Torres. Torres! Danger averted for now. He's got the shot away! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Marseille take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Nicely intercepted. Valverde. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a good ball through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
It's a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's in on goal. This might spell danger. And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passing nice and neat. Shot at goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. It's a pretty loose pass, and that interception was most necessary. Oh, no joy this time. David Villa chasing after it. Well read, nice interception. Marseille are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's... has a go! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tchouaméni can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa, he's picked his way through. David Villa! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out towards the right wing. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. David Villa chasing after it. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows. Alvarez and the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Olise. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Now it's Torres. Oh, just skips past his man. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Chouameni, Olise gets a foot in here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Saliba. Torres is herring after that one. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And they win it back again. Alvarez.
Marseille have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Kututsu. Now Foden. Olise. Mbappe touches it back. Modric. Alvarez. David Villa. He could be in here. Kututsu. Now Foden. Can he get it through? Always onto this. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Alvarez. Pedri. Can he finish? It's in! And this is getting better and better.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Marseille are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. This might spell shot at goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Messi. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Donnarumma punts it upfield. That is ended up in no man's land. Short changes him with that pass. Koundé. David Villa. That's headed upfield. Well read, nice interception. Modric. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Messi has it out wide and in space. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Foden. Fernando Torres. David Villa. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ribéry.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Olise! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Messi. Olise, played out to the left flank. Pedri. David Villa. Van Dijk makes the interception. And we hit half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Marseille have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Foden. Messi has it in a wide position. Koundé gets it away. Fernando Torres. And now the breakaway. That has been slung wide. Alvarez gets flagged offside. And here's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And that has been clubbed away. Olise. Marseille are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's the hit! Inter Milan have their third corner. And that should get the job done. Marseille are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. Now it's Modric. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
Pedri has
spettatori.
found the net here, of course. Ribery. Foden, looking for the runner. Just eases him off the ball. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Torres looks to get on the end of this. David Villa. Big chance! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Son Heung-min. Fernando Torres being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's gone forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ribery.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, that's well spotted. Olise. And it's Son Heung-min. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that could set him on his way. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some really good ball movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Ribery.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Torres. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Marseille certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
No, that's been intercepted. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the ball's a good one here. David Villa. Now it's Pedri.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Foden. Alvarez. David Villa picked out brilliantly. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, he's in! Pedri! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Marseille really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Well read, nice interception.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy in Nkunku is one of the most talked about forwards in Europe these days, Peter. And the thing is, nowadays, it's not just us looking at Nkunku. There's a lot of people looking at Nkunku and his ability to play the game. And he can operate anywhere in an attacking position. So that's great versatility for any other team that want to look at...
Face-to-face chance! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lovely bit of skill. Kubo, no way through, so back it comes. And here's Torres. Torres!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's managed to get free. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
He rises! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And he's there to clear it. Fernando Torres. No way through.
Marseille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's nice.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That has not gone well. Modric. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Torres. Kubo. And it's Modric. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And here's Torres. Brilliantly cut out. Nkunku. Out to the left it goes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played into space out wide. He's found a way through. Adams getting this one clear. Great hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
"15 minutes till half-time. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through. Chouameni. James gets over and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kubo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fernandez. And that has put paid to that. Nkunku. James. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Chouameni. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That is a real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. James plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
David Villa. Modric. Nkunku. Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 20, Fernando Torres.
And we're underway again.
Le numéro 21.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries a header! Just off target. And that is out of play. Kubo. Pedri. Now the finish! Has another go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Marseille come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. James goes short. Gets his head to it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Alvarez. Now it's Modric. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, chasing the game, trailing by 1. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Kubo. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandes fiddles it through. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice interception, well timed.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caicedo. Spread it left. Pedro Neto. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nkunku. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Up he goes! They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 13.
We have got changes here, for both sides in fact.
Changement en cours.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Now who's going to be first to this? 75 minutes played. Throw it. James. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Spread neatly. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Modric.
Marseille are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's been shifted off it. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Can he latch on to this? And he's onside. Modric.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Time
temps
added
additionnel.
on will be 2 minutes. Gets his pass away. He has found the way through. He gets big. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had...
And that will be it. Marseille perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Son Heung-min. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Modric. Alvarez. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Koundé gets it away. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Darwin. That is a great pick out. And he's lost his man here. Can he put... They've done it! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Foden. Dink through. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Played back in, chooses to go back. David Villa. Pedri. Alvarez. Koundé.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Son Heung-min. And Robertson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now the finish! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Marseille are in front now, the game's only goal. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Foden, and there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Back into the middle. Mbappe, he's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Decent hit! And that certainly packed a punch. Barcelona have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Marseille have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. Mbappe! Chouameni. Darwin. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Played back in. Foden. Chouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. David Villa. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, great feat, that.
Pedri. Oh, great. He's had a hit! Superb goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Marseille take the lead. Now it's Darwin. David Villa. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Marseille head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 9. À sa place, le numéro 20.
That gets things going for the second half. Modric. Shot could be on. Alvarez. Marseille do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Foden. Casemiro. Pedri. And it's Modric. And here's Torres. Well, played right into his path. Great chance! It's in! And just like that, he hits 50.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. David Villa. That is a great ball.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 72 000.
Just about up to the hour now. Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Casemiro. Works it forward. Pedri. David Villa. Modric. Oh, what a ball!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Alvarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The ball has bounced loose now. And smartly reclaimed. Marseille are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Taken back almost at once. Casemiro. Now it's Messi. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. Into the last quarter of an hour. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Marseille clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So now the difference is 3. And it's Fernando Torres. Foden. Messi. Now Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
David Villa is onto it in a flash. Efooball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. David Villa. Valverde kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. Foden. Messi. Mbappe. Clips it so gently. That has not gone well. Spread it left. Well timed, excellent interception. David Villa. Alvarez, with 2 goals already to his name. Oh, he's onto this. He's through, now is he in? And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Fernando Torres picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Marseille definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well timed, excellent interception. Marseille looking to pass their way through. Alvarez. Big chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Tottenham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
He's had a shot! Goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Marseille are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's played him through. Now it's Torres. There's the hit! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner.
Has a goal! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Marseille clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Marseille are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the shot! Look at the space here. Otamendi did well to stay calm there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's searching through. And Messi! In he goes again. He scores! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Tottenham playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Alex Telles. Ribéry is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now the finish! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. That's really well cleared. Half an hour played now. Alvarez, David Villa, and the shot! Really well taken goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Otamendi has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. And he thumps it clear. Chouameni. Now Modric. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Saliba, Chouameni, Marseille finding their passes. Modric ploughing through the middle.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Alvarez. Now it's Torres. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Marseille looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's had a shot! And here's Mbappe. Tchouameni. Now it's Torres. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Koundé, Mbappe, demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Sticks it away!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They're still trying to make a game of this. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Modric. Now it's Torres. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Fernando Torres. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Alex Telles couldn't squeeze it through. Alvarez. David Villa. And that has sent him... Shot a goal! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Marseille are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole tower of good.
Marseille pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Changement.
And we're underway again. And it's Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold has got himself a free kick. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, easy pickings there. Alvarez. David Villa. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Great hit! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And he's intervened well there. Alvarez. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. And that's wide.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Pedri. Alvarez. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Oh, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
David Villa. Ruben Diaz with a definite foul there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, denied at the last.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ribéry running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Can he get it through? And he's picked out the run. And he's away. Just the keeper to beat. Might be danger here. No way through, so back it comes. That's very neat. Traoré. Well, that is one way to stop him. Little doubt, that is a foul. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 4, Modric. À sa place,
Alex Telles
le
has
numéro
been
17.
given his marching orders. Oh, crossbar! Terrific save by Abbiati. Pulled out the best in the keeper.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Ruben Diaz. Can he put it away? And that has faded wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Llorente gathers from the goal kick. And he's straight offside. It's just beyond his reach. That has been cut short. And it's Fernando Torres. Alvarez. David Villa. Abbiati did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 21. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 13.
Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, terrific save. Corner number 2 then. A spectacular effort. And he's spooned it over the bar. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is pretty much the end of that. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Chouameni. Marseille perhaps contemplating their next change here. Little doubt, that is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Mbappe has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Adams. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Llorente, Kubo, Montiel with the foul, and he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, there was plenty on that.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Kubo. David Villa. Oh, nice touch. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once. Oh, and he has been sent off, and that can only mean one thing. Tottenham are down to 6 and will be forced to forfeit the game.
I just can't believe it. The referee has clearly seen enough, but rules are rules, and he had to apply them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Marseille can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Marseille cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must.
Great chance!
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a...
He's had a hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever...
Can he finish? Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Foden. Alvarez was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Modric. Fernando Torres. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing.
Marseille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Foden.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And here's Alvarez. Now it's Torres. Really fierce, close defending. Out to the right. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's been picked out. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good ball. Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foden. Ribéry does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Ribéry. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Torres. That's an excellent interception. Well, there's a probing ball. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Alvarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And they've been given a corner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Torres. That has been cut short. That is good alertness. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. Defending was strong and firm. Alvarez. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's played forward. Now he's off and running. Pedri. And it's Modric. And here's Torres. Caicedo spots it and intercepts. Looking for the runner. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, played right into his path. He's had a shot! Oh, it's gone in! Not so fast! Not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter.
And Ribery! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Akanji picks it up from the goal kick. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving forward. Foden. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouameni.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Marseille have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. Akanji gets it away. And it's Modric.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Now it's Ribery. He's got away. Ribery stood his ground strongly. Hits one! Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 600.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Well, that's well spotted. Caicedo. Messi. Adams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Picked out brilliantly. David Villa! There's a goal! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Fernando Torres. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who saw this coming? Marseille are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh no, this does not look good. Keeper's ball. Now it's Torres. Oh, and he's through the middle. David Villa. David Villa. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries a shot! It's fallen kindly here. And that is doing no harm.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Akanji gets it clear. And smartly reclaimed. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Cleared away.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
No joy this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's cut it out. David Villa. Torres. He's through here. Alvarez. And he's on. Has a goal! Oh, can he get onto this? Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ribéry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all.